Hello guys, Mr. Camzilla here, and today I'm going to show you how to build an Eggrobo. Just a heads up, this build is, I'd say, more on the difficult side just because it uses a lot of weird connections and a lot of them are looser and they don't stay on as well. So if you get frustrated with putting parts together and them falling apart, then this is probably not the build for you, because it uses a lot of not really, I guess you could say, legal techniques. I mean, they're still fully connected, it's not like I glued them or anything. But it's just very weird, I guess. So, bear with me, please, if you want to build this. I just want to experiment, so I'm not going to be showing off all the pieces in like a full image like I have done in previous videos. But I will be, as I go building through it, I will show off individual pieces just so that everyone can see exactly what I'm working with here. So, we're going to start by building arms and legs. So first you're going to want to grab one of these. It's a 1x1 with a little like pole connection sticking out. You're going to want to attach one of these claw pieces. These are all in gray, in the light gray. Connect it there. And then grab one of these Technic pin pieces with a little like stud connection on the top. And you just want to connect it in there. But when you're connecting it, there are these little edges on the side of the claws, as you can see there. On the sides there, and you're just going to slide it in like that so that the little open part of the pin connection is pretty much straight on that, right in the middle of that claw piece. I don't know how to explain that. Yeah, essentially like that. Then you're going to want to grab one of these pieces. It's like a 1x1 with a fold over stud on the side piece. Stick it there. And grab one of these Technic knob pieces, or whatever you want to call them. Stick it on the end like that. That'll be the arm that'll hold the gun. And then to make the other arm, you just do the exact same thing, kind of, but you just mirror it. So connecting that on that side instead, and putting the pin in at the same place. And then instead of having one of those weird bracket pieces, or whatever you want to call them, the 1x1, you just grab a stud and you stick it there, and then you grab another white knob like that, and those are the gloves, because the Eggrobos have little fists. Now we're going to make the gun. If you don't like stud shooters, well, that's too bad. I think this gets the right shaping. So grab a 1x1 tile piece, stick it there, grab another one, put it on top of that, and then grab a 1x2 gray slope, and then stick it on the top like that. Just for the gun, it's not the best, but again, it gets the point across. And then stick that on the back like that. And then he's holding a gun like that. You'll see later that it attaches nicely. You'll have a bit of frustration with this. So, grab a claw, one of these robot arm pieces, claw piece, something like that. Grab a 1x2 black slope piece, stick it on like that. Grab a 1x1 black tile, stick it on like that, and that's literally your foot. Then you're going to want to do the exact same thing with the other one. Just mirror it, like so. 1x1 black tile, stick it on like so. Okay, if it'll actually go on, and there you go. Pretty good. Okay, so next is the head. You're going to want to grab one of these 1x1 with studs all around. These are pretty cool pieces. There you go, you can get a full view. Then you're going to want to grab a 1x1 gray tile, stick it on the side. 1x1 gray tile, stick it on the other side. Then you can grab I have a jumper here, but preferably you just want a 1x1, just a tile. But I couldn't find any gray ones at that point, so I just did. Grab another jumper or tile, that means open studs on both sides, that's what I mean. And stick it on there, and then essentially you're just putting a 1x1 flat tile on the back side. So you see you could use simply a 1x2 thing, and then you're going to want to grab, right here I have the 1x2 gray tile that I did find. Put that on the front, and then you're going to want to put Little eyes on here. You could use just a little red studs if you wanted. I used Brickhead's eyes because those look pretty cute. Eggrobo was not supposed to be cute, but I wanted to make it cute. Then you grab one of these. It's like a dish type piece. Stick it on the top to get that dome head shape. Grab two of these, one by one, flat tile, gray pieces, that is dark gray. Stick it on either side. You could make this head in a light gray if you wanted, to match the arms and legs, but I used a dark gray because it looks nice having it separate. Then grab a 2x2 round piece with a little one jumper stud on the top. Stick it right there. That doesn't exactly have to be gray because it is hidden. So if you have, say, a white one or a black one, because I know those come in different sets and different colors, definitely use those. And that's the cute little head. And let's move on to the jetpack. Okay, by the way, just a disclaimer, when you're putting together Lego or taking it apart, please be careful, because a Lego piece just flew across the room when I was taking it apart. Anyway, that's besides the point. So grab another one of these 1x1 pieces with the studs all around. Grab a 1x2 tile with studs. Grab another 1x2 tile with studs. Either side like that. Then grab one of these 1x2 modified type bricks. I think it's called like a modified. I think that's, anyway, it's got a line in between it. Stick on the top, and that gets that like separation between the two tanks, I guess, or whatever. And grab two of these 1x1 tiles, the stud on it, stick it on either side. You could use flat tiles. I used ones with studs because I think that looks nice. It's got like, looks like bolts almost on either side. Oh, sorry, you didn't see what I was putting down here. There's gray studs, open gray studs, or you could use just regular studs because you don't really see it, but those are supposed to be like the exhaust or the thrusters at the bottom. There we go. And yeah, it's the jetpack, and that'll sit on his back nicely. It looks nice when it's on. When it's not, it just kind of looks like a brick. But trust me, I think it looks nice. Well, I'm sure you were expecting it, but we're using my all-time favorite piece once again, the web hinge. And for those of you that are new, you won't know, but I've used this piece in pretty much all of my builds, whether it be a head or a body or whatever. That's that. I'm using it again because it's a really useful piece. So, again, you're going to want to get these 1x2 with the little clip on them, and just clip them all on so that all the studs are facing down. And yeah, these pieces are also always with the web hinge because they allow for attachment. And I use a black one in the middle here just to make that little separation because he's got little bolts on the bottom. And fold them all upwards so that the studs on the web hinge are facing downwards and all of these are up like so. So starting with the black, we're going to want to get two 1x2 yellows tiles and just stick them on like that. There you go. And grab two red 1x2s, stick them on either side like that. Grab another 1x2 red, stick it there. Grab your 1x1 red tile with a stud, stick it there. On the other side, do the exact same thing, stick it like that. And then grab your last two 1x2 reds, stick it on either side like that. And then fold them all up. And that is very, very wrong. Okay, you're going to want to take the yellows and we'll take the reds, stick them in the middle, and put the yellows on either side like that. Sorry about that. I for some reason thought we were building gamma because the web hinge throws me off, and the red. Sorry about that. And fold them all up like that, and that'll be your body for the Eggrobo. And now comes the very complicated part, attaching the bottom and the head and all that. So this is where it gets a little frustrating. So yeah, lots of fun. Okay, we're gonna start by taking our body, taking some more of these studs with a little hinge on them, There we go, black on black won't show too well in the camera, but you're going to want to stick it to the back and face it this way. Grab another one, facing it the other way. And these might pop up a little, so just reposition them, and there you go, stuff's already fallen off. I told you, that's that. And grab 2 black studs, and then just stick them on the top, or the other side that has nothing, so that it kind of looks like that, if you can see that. Black on black, again, doesn't show very well. Then grab any color of this, if you have a black one, probably use that, and then just stick it on top of all of that. And then grab one of these big dish pieces and stick it on the bottom, and it's going to kind of force it to pop up a little on this side, which is what you want, and the back, which isn't as noticeable. Well, actually, yeah, because it's got that big gap there, and at the front it pops up a little more, which when you're looking at it from, I'd say, more the front, it looks better. Plus the backpack, or the jetpack's back here, so it's more covered. Then grab one of these pieces. They were used a lot for the flick missiles, so I'd say those were probably better for those. Then grab a random stud, stick it there, then grab this, and then you're going to want to stick it in there, and you're going to want to push it down a little. And then this is where we have to be really careful. We have to put the head, but as we're pushing it down, oh, there we go, I got it perfectly. You're just going to have the bottom of the head just touching the like the outer rim of this body. So you don't want it popped up a little, or I could even push it down just a little more, just so it's nice and flush with the body and the head, so that they're right attached to there. And as you can see, the little flick missile has popped down a little. And yeah, so now let's attach the jetpack arms and legs. Okay, take your body, or main component, take your legs, stick them on the little pigs at the bottom, and we lost a leg. Oh, here we go. Stick the leg there. The feet aren't the best. If you want to make different feet, go ahead. Ta-da! There we go. Take the other arm, just stick it like that so it's angled that way, otherwise the arm won't attach because the claw will be in the way of the plate, yada yada. And again, it might pop off a couple times as you're putting it on, which is why I said this is a little frustrating. So get the gun, and you're going to want to kind of angle it up-ish like that. Also try and push it down a little, and it'll pop off several times just because it can be stubborn like that. Angle it out a little. There you go, and I'm gonna try and just stick this in a little, okay, or not. And we can get that, there we go. That's a little better. And then stick the jetpack on the bottom stud of this 1x2. You might have to just pull it out and then fold it back up. Have to lift up the head a little just so that it'll push in like so. Come on, there we go. And then like that, there you go. The jetpack's on nice. He's doing some stuff, and yeah, that's essentially the build. There we have the Eggrobo, and yeah, that's the Eggrobo. I don't know what else to say about that. So for those of you who requested builds, I've read them all, and I will be planning to do some. Just keep in mind that I will be doing my own thing as well, so if I don't do your request right away, it's not because I don't like you, it's just because I also like to do some of my builds that I've wanted to do as well. So yeah, just be patient, and yeah, thanks, I guess, yeah, for watching this video and all of my other videos and being so supportive. And yeah, please leave a like, comment down below if you enjoy this video, any feedback or any suggestions for future builds. If you're new here or you just watch my content, you haven't subscribed, please do. It's free. You can always change your mind later. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Meow.